Hey everybody, welcome to Move Freely's live stream number 4. Today we have special guest Jenann Logan, and she's running for State Assembly District 8 in Nevada. She was motivated to run based out of what we built together at Southwest Freedom Flyers and then Move Freely America, so we're super excited to have her on. Please go to our website, movefreelyamerica.org, and donate. Help us get up off the ground. Your donations help us run IT and the business infrastructure, getting flyers printed, business cards, and most importantly, getting the website up and running. So please go and donate. Throw us a few bucks. We appreciate it. And we'll have on Jenann in a minute. So Jenann, welcome. I'm glad you joined us today.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Hey, so tell me a little bit about yourself. Give me about where'd you come from? Have you lived in Nevada your whole life? Married, kids,
Oh,
all
goodness.
that?
No. I am straight from the deep south. Deep south is in like population less than 200, right at 200. My dad moved us from Columbus to a very, very small town called Damascus. Nobody's ever heard of it. It was not on the map for a very long time. I literally got out of school early because there were so many dirt roads that if it rained really hard, the school buses would get stuck. So population 200, Southern Belle, very, very, very small town.
What state is that?
In South Georgia.
Oh, wow.
It was in South
I don't hear
Georgia.
any accent at
Yeah,
all.
deep south. My mom's from Wisconsin.
So you got a little Yankee blood in you. Maybe that's why we get along.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think I've got a little more than half Yankee blood in there.
Yeah. So you have siblings? Like, what did you grow up
Yes,
with?
one older brother who actually is on the naval base in Jacksonville. He's on that nuclear submarine base down there. He's a
Yeah.
private contractor. And then I have a sister who's still in Georgia, in Marietta. And then my parents are in Albany, Georgia.
Okay, I know where Albany is.
Yes.
Now, how did you get into being a flight attendant? We'll try to avoid the name of the company, but everybody knows who I work for, and she works
Oh,
for the
that's
same.
okay. I went through a merger, so that might get some people to figure out where I came from in the Atlanta area. And
Hmm.
then after the merger, I was on a flight. I was like, you know what? I can do this. Like maybe I'll apply. I applied to one airline, and then lo and behold, that airline was merged with another airline, and we were very excited to move to Nevada with Second Airline, where
Was
I've
that
been
not?
for total 16 years as a career flight attendant.
Oh, wow. So what made you want to move to Nevada from Georgia?
Well, it was seniority, honestly. Which
Well, that makes
which
sense.
space can I hold and still be able to have a life with my children and not
Right.
commute insanely? My husband is a pilot as well, and so both being based in Atlanta and having to figure out where we were going, where the best place for the children would be to finish school. And,
Yep.
I had one at the time, she's in 10th grade. Where, we got 3 years, you're going to graduate. Had to figure that one out. So definitely where is he going to commute to or where can he be based that
Right.
coincides with where I can be based.
And you work for the same company?
Nope.
Okay.
Two different
Well, that's
companies.
good to know. So Ellis, your state director, he used to live in
Yes.
Fort Walton Beach, and then he moved to the complete opposite end of the stick, and he went to Nevada. And I was like, man, like I've known Ellis for God almost 20 years now, and I was like, how do you go from Fort Walton Beach, which is like paradise, if you like water and everything, to Nevada in the middle of the desert? And he said he just absolutely loves it, and he's been there since he started with the company. I think that was at least 10 years ago. So I don't know. He's been super happy there.
Well, we definitely moved to the layover. So I bid Vegas layovers all the time. We had a standard babysitter. My husband would come one night a week to the layover. So it's a big joke that we literally moved to our layover.
That's pretty good. Well, you made it work, right? And how
Yes,
long
we
you been
did.
married?
13 years.
Wow, congratulations. That's terrific. And the
Thanks.
kids, you
Appreciate
said you
it.
had three?
Yes, I have three. I have my youngest is a senior in high school. He's 18. I have one at UNLV. She graduated last year. She's 19. And then my oldest is 23. She graduated from the University of Hawaii, Manoa. She's a marine
Mhm.
biology major. And hopefully we'll hear today she has a internship opportunity with Sea Life Park on Oahu. So she's hoping
Wow.
to stay there.
So how's life down there for her? I hear it's kind of crazy.
So she and I politically disagree, and we won't get into that, but she's doing just fine there.
Yeah, that's good. So how did you get involved in or the desire to run for state assembly?
Honestly, state assembly is the I just moved and they redistricted the lines as of January 1st. So originally where my previous address before November was, it was a different district, a different Senate seat, and that Senate seat was actually up. So we looked at the possibility of running for Senate. When we looked at the new district lines, I actually was District 8 for Assembly, and I think a school board or trustee were the only two available in my district to run
Mhm.
for this current election cycle.
Oh, okay. So it's like interesting how they changed that. Do you know what do you have for opponents?
So right now, I do have a Republican opponent, Mrs. Martinez, and then I do believe there is one Democrat, Democrat, Democrat um, running, and I forget his name. I think it's Nguyen, maybe, but maybe one more that I just learned about yesterday at a luncheon.
Have you got a chance to look into their backgrounds at all or where they came
N-
from or
Not yet. I do know that the Republican candidate is a little older than me and she is in real estate. But it's like I was at the Nevada Republican Club yesterday for a luncheon. And you know what? Either one of us, take me, take her. If she wins the primary, I am on her campaign. I will help her. I will be out there knocking on doors for her. We just need a red wave.
so that's like interesting. Like are you and the husband just sitting around, you're like, I think I'm gonna run for elected office. Like
No,
how did that
actually.
tell me the story like how that came around.
So I am I'm a I've always been like when the last one, the baby's getting ready to leave, I was like, I'm going to find something else to do. I'm going to open up a business. I've always said I wanted to own a bar or own, move out of the country and like have something in another island or even just get a boat and like let's go travel. Well, with everything going on and after everything you built and I followed you and you inspired me and I fly and I hear people complaining and I'm not the master police and I don't want to babysit you and I don't want to see this on your children. It just compelled me. What can I do? Well,
Hmm.
I'm in the state of Nevada. You have to start at a local level. What's up for running? So I got COVID. And I'm unvaccinated. I got COVID in January. It was really bad. I've got asthma. I'm on medication. I now get to carry an inhaler around with me, which is new for
No,
me.
lucky
And
you.
yeah, my first trip back, I forgot it. So my crew was super awesome. I was like, hey, I'm new at this. I forgot. And so the sea flight attendant was making announcements for me so that I could stay on the trip and not have to get off. But um, I honestly, I want to fight. I want to fight for Nevada. I want to fight for medical freedom of choice. I mean, the Second Amendment, I get my first 410 growing up in the deep South, like bird hunting in first grade. I mean, I'm six
Wow.
years old. The gun's bigger than I am, and I'm out there on dove shoots with my dad. The Second Amendment has to be upheld. We have to support our military and our boys in blue. I I want to fight. I'm in Nevada, starting local. This is what I can do, so this is what I'm doing. I'm battling for our battle-born state.
Well, it's awesome that you stepped up and when you reached out, I think you contacted me on Telegram, and I was so happy to hear because there is a ramper in Raleigh who's running
Okay.
for state rep there. And then we got Ken, who I
Perfect.
interviewed 2 weeks ago, running in
Great
Florida.
interview. I watched it.
Yeah, thanks. Ken did a great job. That was fantastic. He's a
He did.
natural. And then we've got somebody running for I believe it's county commissioner in Arizona. And
Okay.
then somebody's running for like a local office in Texas. So just out of the Southwest Freedom Flyers group, and then now we're turning into Move Freely America, organizing by state instead of by airline, and hopefully that'll free up our ability to speak out a little bit because we're so censored underneath that corporate umbrella. And I've told Ken, I've told others, I'd like to see 100 of us run for office in 2024, and then let's try to
Definitely.
double that number
I'll
every
be
2 years.
back.
Like, how awesome would that be?
Oh yeah.
So does hubby have any?
Definitely.
Does hubby have any inclination to run also?
He does not. He does not like the ins and outs of mingling and getting his face out there. He
Yeah,
would rather be behind that cockpit door. How about that?
yeah,
But he's
yeah.
supportive.
No,
He shows up.
I can.
Definitely. He's nice arm candy. How about that?
Ah, there you go. That definitely helps when you have arm candy. I was gonna pull up your flyer here 1 second. So here's this flight attendant. You have a fundraiser coming up on March 19th.
I do.
So if you're in
Yes.
in the area in Las Vegas, Barcode Burger Bar, head out and show some support. I really love your website too. But now tell me a little bit about the before we go to the website. Tell me a little bit about the
Okay.
fundraiser because
So the fundraiser is basically let's go out. March Madness is the second round. Everybody loves March Madness in Vegas. It's a very, very big betting monopoly. Lots of people come out. But March 19th, we've got Barcode. We've got some tables rented. We've got Ellis, I do believe, is coming out to speak with Move Freely Nevada. And I also have a special guest, Tyler Tott, who is an inspirational speaker. He's rah, rah, go get him, super positive, super upbeat. He is an amazing guy, amazing story. And he's gonna be there for a short 4-minute intro to get the crowd going.
awesome. So what gave you the idea to do a fundraiser like this? You just sitting it's the same thing, you're
Honestly,
just sitting around twiddling your thumbs. How can we make some
well,
money?
we actually went there after the Celebrate Mass Free Nevada. The directors, we all went to the park. We had signs.
Yeah.
If you check out some of the pictures on my website, we definitely had the trash can with insert your mask here. We walked through, gave out a bunch of flyers at the stop signs or the red light, and got a bunch of honks. It was like honk for freedom. Had kids out there waving American flags. Great event. Where did we go afterwards? We went to Barcode. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, this is a great place. We should do something here. Lo and behold, guess who the owner is? The owner, 15-year flight attendant with the same airline.
No crap, really.
Yeah.
Did you know that
So
beforehand, or it just happened to like
I
figure it
did
out?
not. I
Wow,
did
what are the
not. Now,
chances?
she took the early out, so she's no longer flying, but she's on board. And our second fundraiser will be at Gambit, which is her other bar that she owns. And it's going to be a Great Gatsby themed night with a jazz band.
Dang, that's pretty awesome. And you think about like
Yes.
all the bars you could have went to that day,
Mm-hmm.
and you go to
Yes.
one, and it just so happened. I mean,
Isn't that amazing? God
the
works in mysterious ways, and He points you
he
in the
does.
direction you should go.
He does, and it's like I've seen it happen with the Freedom Flyer group, and just how everything has evolved. And when you're searching for answers, like it never fails. Like something just plop falls in your lap, and it's like there's the answer right there. There's
Yeah.
no other explanation. So the website. Now you said you made this on an overnight.
I did. I was on an overnight, and I do believe we were going to have a chit chat the next day. And I saw Dave's podcast, and I saw his website, and I was like, I need to get this done. So I stayed up till like 3 in the morning and actually got it done on my iPhone. Came in and tweaked it a little bit later, but definitely got
Wow,
it done wee hours of the morning.
that is not bad. I might need to employ your skills in the future. And you did it all on your phone, you said. You said you did it all on your phone? Oh, looks like we lost her there.
Oh,
She
you're back.
froze. There we
Yeah,
go. You said
you're back.
you said you did it on your phone?
I did.
Man, that's pretty good. I am not a techie or an artist kind of guy, so the fact that you could do this on your phone is amazing. Um,
Thank thank
did
goodness for GoDaddy.
so here's the pictures you were talking about from.
Yes.
Now this was, what was it called again? I know that that Chris Mills and Ellis had set this up, right?
Yes, this was the celebration at Sunset Park where we were celebrating the first week of Nevada being mask free. There's my husband right
Man, that's
there.
awesome. Nice. So you guys
Yes,
like to do
gave
a lot
out
of outdoor
flyers. We
stuff?
had kids. We do. I have a paddle board. We go to Lake Mead. We hike. We take the dog. We used to love to travel. Honestly, we've been to Portugal and Greece. Madrid, London. My husband was on a very large aircraft where every month he was either in Paris or Amsterdam. Amsterdam is one of
Hmm.
our favorites. I used to do that every month. I would bid a schedule for very long layovers, then work my schedule around it. And COVID, it killed all of that. And we're just
Yep.
looking forward to traveling again.
Yeah, I went to Amsterdam on vacation with a girl I was dating at the time, and it was the year before COVID hit, and then we were supposed to go to Greece the following year. So I never, I'm not going to play the game. So I guess I'm stuck here in Texas, which is just fine by me at this point. But yeah, Amsterdam was amazing, and
Right now.
my heritage is Dutch, so
Oh,
it was interesting. I just kind of felt like I fit right in, like kind of like some homecoming kind of deal. But
that's amazing.
the year prior, we went to Madrid, and
I love Madrid.
man, I loved it. We went down to
That's
Toledo,
my favorite.
but the old world, I mean, and people still take pride. Uber drivers wore ties and a jacket, and we got back to the States at the airport, and like, the guy was wearing like sweatpants and Crocs and wouldn't even get out of the car to help us put a bag in, and
Yep.
I just really loved how people took pride in what they did. They're very proud of their history, and whatever their job is, they take pride in it, and like the history, it made me feel like we were like just at the beginning of everything. Just there's so much history there. It's amazing.
Right.
So
And it's beautiful. The architecture is beautiful. Every time we go anywhere, churches are my big thing. I love to go see the cathedrals and walk
oh
inside of
yeah,
them and check all of that out. Yes.
yeah, the basilicas are awesome. So we're gonna pause right here for just 1 second. I'm gonna talk a little bit about Move Freely, and then we'll come back with you.
All right. Thanks.
So the Move Freely website has been updated recently, and we added all our new states. If you haven't been to the website, please go check it out. And we've got 32 states currently represented. Recruiting is our number one goal. We want everybody to come in, volunteer your time to help us get set up. If you don't have the time or the wherewithal to be able to volunteer and help us out and get these states set up, we certainly appreciate donations. So please donate. And right here, you can just click on whatever state you're in. It'll bring up the state director's contact information and the QR code for our Telegram chat group. So download Telegram, scan the QR code with your phone. It'll drop you into your appropriate state. We can get to work. So we certainly appreciate everybody who does that. And the quick video, we'll be right back. Yeah. So anyway, that's it. Back on camera. You're live again. So what do you got planned today? You said you got a luncheon to go to. Is that related?
I do. I went to a Nevada Republican Club luncheon yesterday. Heard Sam Brown speak. Amazing. Was invited to fly in a little bitty aircraft up to Winnemucca, which I get very, very, very travel sick in small planes and boats, so I declined respectfully. I figured that would not be the best experience for either of us. Right. And got invited today to another luncheon at the Ahern with a friend, Vicki Willie. And I'm going to go check that out today and see what kind of voice I can get myself out there, meet new people. I'm new to this, never been in politics before. So it's definitely, a choice to dress up, a chance to dress up and go have lunch and meet new people. And I'm very excited for that. And these people are the people that are going to help us change Nevada.
That's awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. So everybody can take something out of this. I mean, she's stepping up to the plate to do extra, to make change, to affect change instead of just sitting around and complaining. And that's what I love about what we've built here. And I am so excited to see how many more people step up in the future. So please do the same. And is there anything that you'd like to talk about with your campaign or a plug for yourself? I'll give you the screen. Whoops, wrong one. That's me, not you.
Hey.
Let's see here. I'm new to this, so pardon me. There you go.
That's okay. I'm new to this too. Hi, guys. All right, Jenann Logan, flight attendant for freedom. Hashtag flight attendant, the number 4 for freedom. Find me on Instagram and find me on Twitter. I am new to this. I just got social media last week. I have no followers. I think I'm up to 36. I've been clicking. I was told to click on people that I knew. So if you're a flight attendant, I probably clicked on you. I would love for you to follow me back. Also, website, elect Logan 4, as in 4, the number, nv.com. Please check out my website. If you want to donate, so grateful for anything that you would like to give me to help run this campaign. My husband greatly will appreciate it because right now he's funding most of it. And last but not least, I am trying to get a pilots and paper plane community event to happen on April the 9th, where children in this community, District 8, can actually meet real life pilots and aviators. We're going to have paper planes, a food truck, ICs, and they can ask you questions. They get to color with you. They get to make paper planes, have paper plane races. So anyone who would like to help out with that event, pilots, flight attendants, even if you're just a crew member, you're on the ramp, you throw bags, you check in customers, anybody in aviation or anybody in general here that wants to help out, I would greatly appreciate it. Please contact me through my website.
Man, that's super awesome. I really appreciate your time today. More than welcome to come back anytime. And if you send me I've got the website. I'll post the website information on the down below there in the screen. We post on YouTube and Rumble. So feel free to use the video to your liking and chop it up and use it for promo or put it on your website, whatever you'd like to do. I certainly don't mind. And if there's anything we can help you with in the future, just as always, feel free to reach out and let me know.
Awesome. Tom, it was a pleasure meeting you. You are an inspiration. You are a hero. You are a leader, and I will follow you anywhere.
Well, you're making me blush, but I hope you don't tell that to all the pilots.
No. Just my husband and you.
Cool. Well, thank you to your husband for being supportive and helping you, and we certainly appreciate him. And none of us could do anything without the support of the special people in our lives. So special shout out to all of you who are watching. And that'll be it for today's show, a little short one, and we hope to have her back in the future. And I wish you the best of luck.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You guys have a great day.
Thanks, you too. All right, everybody. So there we go. Jenann Logan running for District 8 in Nevada. Super awesome woman, great attitude. We're glad she's aboard. We're glad that I and the people working in the mission that we're doing was able to inspire somebody to step up to the plate. I hope it inspires you to step up to the plate. So please donate to her cause. Monthly recurring donations work best. Anything helps. So $5, $10, $20, $25. We all need help in this. So maybe make your coffee at home instead of buying Starbucks when you go to work, and throw that money our way. MoveFreelyAmerica.org. I'll post the links to her website in the flyer for her fundraising event in the chat. And we look forward to seeing you in the future. Have a great day.